I started playing football when I was 8 years old for the Trinity Mustangs because my brother played for the team. It's on our same home field as it is now. Um, I then played lacrosse 1 year later when I was 9 years old for a team in West Chase, and then ever since then I've always played. It was always fun playing both because I was always doing something. And two of my best friends growing up, I played football and lacrosse with both of them. So I was always active. In seventh grade, coming into middle school, I was excited to play. The physical difference was a little difficult to get used to because I was used to being the older kid in youth football. Going into eighth grade, we had high hopes for the season. We were all the older kids, the leaders for the football team, and we had a successful year.
When Chris came in as a freshman, we knew him. We knew his family. His older brother Nick started for us at linebacker, and he's the school's all-time leading tackler. So we knew his parents. They were just great people, and so we knew we had a really good player and a hardworking kid, smart kid. We just really weren't sure where he was going to play, if he was truly a quarterback or not. So his freshman year, he ended up starting on the JV at quarterback and really kind of exceeded expectations. Just did a great job and kind of carried that JV team. So we were excited about him from day one.
Freshman year, I was nervous coming into high school because it was a big change, and new school, new people. But football actually came pretty easy to me freshman year, and we had a really good team. We went undefeated, so it felt really great coming into high school and having a successful season and having a winning team. So it gave us high hopes for our next few years in high school.
His sophomore year, we had really the best team the school's ever had. We had our best record. We had our deepest run in the playoffs. And Chris wasn't going to play quarterback because we were returning our starting quarterback, but he just showed how much of a team player he was and how versatile he was by stepping into an outside linebacker position and starting there the whole year. And for a kid that was playing quarterback as a freshman and then playing linebacker as a sophomore, just kind of showed how tough he was and how competitive he was. The play that I think of is in the Eastlake game. He returned an interception for a touchdown. It was the worst offensive game we had played, and we were kind of sputtering a little bit, and he returned it for a touchdown and gave us the momentum, gave us the lead, and we never really looked back from there.
Going into sophomore year, I was really excited because we came off a really good JV season, but also a little nervous because I was now on varsity as I got moved up. And then I switched positions. They switched me to play linebacker. That was pretty nerve-wracking going into the games at linebacker, but we had a very successful season. We made it to regional championship. After having two great seasons, freshman and sophomore year, I was very excited to go into junior year, but also a little nervous because we graduated about 20 seniors from our last graduating class. The coaches had a lot of special plans for me. I played all over the field. I played quarterback, wide receiver, tight end, and safety. So no matter what I was playing, I was always on the field at one time. We had a very successful season overall as we won districts, but I feel the most fun game for me was the Gaither game because it was a very important game as it was a district game to make the playoffs, and it was a game we were not supposed to win as we were big underdogs in that game. That game I had a touchdown and a strip. We took that game into overtime, and we blocked a field goal, and they kicked a field goal to win the game.
His junior year, he kind of became the focal point of everything that we were doing, just because we realized how versatile he was. We had another kid come in at quarterback, transferred in, Ethan Rice, and so they split time at quarterback. But when Chris wasn't playing quarterback, we moved him all over the place. He played some tight end, he played some wide receiver. He was our starting free safety, and just kind of did everything that we asked him to do. And he he was expecting that quarterback job to be his, and then he was asked to split time and do some other stuff, and he just took to it right away, which just shows how unselfish he is, how much of a team kid he is.
My goals for this year are just to be as successful as I can be on both sides of the ball, to try and give our team the best chance of winning districts. All of high school, we've always won districts, so I just want to carry on that tradition.
Going into this year, Chris is now going to be our full-time starting quarterback, and it's the first time he's done that as a varsity football player, and he's 100% ready. He's matured a lot as a leader. He's a guy that's willing to correct his teammates when they need it. That kind of quarterback mentality of being kind of the general out there is something that he's really taken to. He knows the offense as well as I do, by this point, so he knows what he's doing.
As much as I love playing football, I love being a multi-sport athlete, as I get to play both sports year-round. I've played lacrosse every year I've been in high school. I've been last year I was a captain for the football and lacrosse team. Last year as well, we won districts for the first time in school history, which was a great accomplishment.
Other than football, he really is just somebody that the school and the administration just loves having on campus. He's a leader on our campus. He's a 4.0 student. He takes AP classes and honors classes, so he takes care of his business there, and the teachers love having him in class. He also plays lacrosse, and if he's not our best lacrosse player, he's one of our top 2 or 3 lacrosse players out there, and they had a really good year last year, and I know they're expecting another good year this year. So he's really just an all-around good kid.
All my life, my parents and my brother have always supported me and pushed me to be the best I can be, and whether it's in sports or in school, and I just really appreciate them for that.